Hello everyone and welcome. Before jumping into today's topic, let me remind you to like this video and share it with all your friends. So, at the time of filming, it is November, and if like me you live in Scotland, you may notice that the days feel shorter. But why is this? To understand why we have less daylight at this time of year, we need to take a look at the whole planet. Here is Earth, the planet that we live on. If you want to know about all the planets in our solar system, I have made a video discussing them and I'll leave a link in the description. So again, here is Earth. Around the middle of the planet we have an invisible line called the equator. If you live in Scotland or anywhere above this line, you live in the northern hemisphere. And if you live below the line, you live in, you've guessed it, the southern hemisphere. A hemisphere is just a fancy way of saying half a sphere. Now, the Earth orbits the Sun, and this takes 1 year. The Earth also has an axis, which is like taking a big pole and putting it straight through the very top of the planet, it going all the way through and coming at the very bottom of the planet, like this. And the Earth spins on that axis, but it isn't spinning perfectly upright. It's at an angle, like this. Because the Earth is leaning like this, it means that different parts of the planet are nearer to the Sun than others. Because I live in the northern hemisphere, the Earth is tilted closer to the Sun during our summer months, which are June, July and August. And on the longest day of the year, known as the summer solstice, the Sun is in line with this part of the Earth, known as the Tropic of Cancer. The northern hemisphere, conversely, is tilted further away from the Sun during our winter months, which feel like the rest of the year in Scotland, but I promise winter is during December, January and February. This means that this hemisphere gets less light and heat at this time of year. And on the shortest day of the year, known as the winter solstice, the Sun is in line with this part of the Earth, known as the Tropic of Capricorn. That means those living in the southern hemisphere have their longest day during our winter, and they have their shortest day during our summer. So let's break that all down and talk about the things that we have learned. We have learned that we live on the planet Earth. We have learned that the Earth is split into 2 hemispheres. We know that there are 3 invisible lines across the planet known as the equator, the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. We've also learned that the Earth spins on an axis which is slightly tilted, and because of this tilt, different parts of the Earth get more sunlight at different times of the year, which means right now, in November, in the Northern Hemisphere, the days are feeling shorter. So, did you learn anything new? Do you have any other facts about the planet Earth you'd like to share? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching this week's video. Over here, there'll be a video that YouTube thinks you would really like to watch. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can click my face, which should be about here, or the red button down below. And be sure to hit the bell so that you're notified when I next post. Now, I hope that you're doing well and that the rest of your day is fantastic.